it postponed. Why local law enforcement leaders say they can't attend an event honoring the sergeant lost in the Borderline shooting.
Clearing out high-risk fire areas. The decision reached on a new proposed city law.
And get ready to dive into this new restaurant in town. How CLIFFDIVER is serving up more than just food after the Woolsey fire.
News at 5 starts now.
News, weather, and sports. Live from Malibu, this is NewsWaves 32.
Good evening.
We begin tonight with breaking news. If you commute Canyon Road, you're going to need to take an alternate route.
According to the city of Malibu Emergency Services, as of 20 minutes ago, the Canyon Road is closed in both directions, just south of Triunfo Canyon, because of an accident. Sheriffs and fire are on scene. Drivers are being advised to take alternate routes.
In other breaking news, the search for a possible missing swimmer has been called off.
The Los Angeles County Fire Department received a report of a missing swimmer in the Marina Del Rey Channel near the 134,000 block off Fiji Way around 11. The LA County Fire Department conducted an extensive search involving 9 divers, 2 rescue boats, and a helicopter. They are also called in a Marine Technical Service team to scan the bottom of the channel. After no developments, the search was called off around 3.
Turning to our other top story, a benefit to honor the sheriff sergeant lost in the Borderline shooting is postponed amid political concerns.
NewsWaves 32 reporter Savannah Welch joined us live from the Borderline Bar and Grill in Thousand Oaks with response from the organizer of the event. Savannah?
Thanks, Jenna. A charity flag football tournament honoring a fallen officer from the Borderline shooting that took place here last fall is now postponed. I had the opportunity to speak with the organizer behind the event surrounding the details of the tournament delay. Was set for this Sunday.
To unite. We don't care if you're Democrat or Republican, Independent. We don't care. We're just about police. This is what we're about.
A charity event to honor Sergeant Ron Helus of the Ventura County Sheriff's Department, who was lost in the Borderline shooting last fall, is now on hold. The event was an annual flag football tournament organized by the Fallen Officers and Robert L. Zor Foundation.
It's a form of an event to honor and remember and unite and bring everyone together.
Concerns surrounding the political affiliation of those asked to present at the event caused law enforcement departments and a local leader to retract their support. Among those on the list to attend were Trump supporter Scott Baio, a member of Sergeant Helus's church, and singer Joy Vila. Blue Bowl organizer Mark Randall told NewsWaves 32 that when the lineup of speakers was announced, Thousand Oaks Police Chief Tim Hagel called him questioning why Trump supporters were in the lineup.
They support Republican ideologies, and the guy went on to say, this isn't Trump country. They don't fit the fabric of our community.
The Ventura County Sheriff's Department said they withdrew from the event to keep the focus on the families involved.
Our community's still grieving, and we wanted to make sure that the focus was on our officer and not on any type of speeches from people they're not even from our county. Honestly, and in talking to Karen Helus, I was with her yesterday, she was of the same mindset that, hey, this is about my husband and about all his victims.
Randall explained the event has always been non-political.
Make your community better, and that's what it was all about. But unfortunately, this country is more divided than we ever thought.
Randall says the benefit with teams made up of local businesses, police officers, and residents of the community will still happen and hopefully will be better.
Come back in April and make this event even bigger, and it'll be an amazing, and we'll help many fallen officers' families and show more support for law enforcement.
Helus was one of 12 people lost in the shooting last November 7th. That's right, Randall and the Fallen Officers Foundation have emphasized that the event is not canceled, merely postponed, and is still scheduled to take place sometime in the spring. Reporting from Borderline, I'm Savannah Welch for NewsWaves 32. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you so much for that, Savannah. A warm-up is on the way.
Alina joins us early with when we can expect temperatures back in the 80s. Alina?
Thank you, ladies. Yes, a warming trend is on. Today we experience low to upper 70s along the coast. But it's already much warmer through the canyons. Saturday and Sunday we really start to feel the warm up as high pressure kicks in. Even into Monday, temperatures will continue to rise for the start of the work week. I'll be back in about 10 minutes with your full weather report. Until then, back to you inside, Josie.
Thank you, Alina. A new ordinance to clear out high-risk fire areas is moving forward.
NewsWaves reporter BRIANNA Willis joins us from City Hall, where the law was discussed last night. Bree?
Thanks, Josie. Fire officials have deemed Malibu a high fire risk zone after the Woolsey fire. With wildfires becoming the new normal, the city's Public Safety Commission gave the green light on a new ordinance. Last night, the commission voted unanimously to crack down on camping in Malibu's public areas.
Okay, I'll second it. All those in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Motion carries.
The ordinance cleared the Public Safety Commission and aims to give officers authority to order people out of public areas during red flag conditions.
We can't take a risk of people having illegal campfires in our brush.
Those who do not will be considered trespassing and may be arrested.
Right now, our deputies don't have a lot of legal tools to remove people who are camping illegally in the brush.
Since the entire city is considered a high fire risk area, the ordinance would apply to all public areas in Malibu. But the Public Safety Commission clarified last night that the effort is not specifically targeting homeless people encampments.
We just want to make sure that everybody is protected no matter where they are.
We want to be very clear about that. We have no intention of trying to penalize homeless people. We just really want everyone to be safe when the danger of fire is high.
The ordinance is based off a law the Los Angeles City Council passed last month. Malibu Public Safety Commissioners say surrounding areas need to follow in their footsteps to ensure fire safety.
It doesn't help if only one entity is doing it because the Santa Monica Mountains are very big and Malibu is only a very small slice of it.
Dueñas says the city will reach out to Agoura Hills, Calabasas, and other unincorporated areas. The Sheriff's Department outreach team will reach out to homeless individuals in Malibu to inform them about the ordinance. The Public Safety Commission still has some things they need to work out, including what will happen to individuals' belongings if they are vacated. This will now go to the City Council to discuss and approve at a future meeting. I'm BRIANNA Willis for NewsWaves 32. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thank you, Bree. Malibu has a new employee dedicated to helping residents rebuild after Woolsey. A rebuild coordinator is now available to help residents get building plan approvals and fill out construction applications. This comes as a part of the city's efforts to help residents whose homes were damaged or destroyed in the fire. The rebuild coordinator is available for appointments Monday through Friday at Malibu City Hall.
Road repairs are in full swing after the Sweetwater fire. Alcorn Construction is working to repair fire-damaged shoulders and barriers on Latigo Canyon Road. Days after finishing their assignment on Mulholland Drive, their goal now is to fix up the area damaged by the fire in late August. Alcorn workers say they are working closely with SoCal Edison, who is dealing with power lines repairs of their own.
And would a full-time Malibu sheriff make the city safer? In a meeting last night, the chair of the Public Safety Commission suggested one would. The idea is to have a deputy stationed only in Malibu to keep their eyes on events, traffic, and intersections. The proposal will be discussed more at a later date. And deputies with the Lost Hills Sheriff Department are searching for something big. 2 large crystals were allegedly taken from the Serenity Rock store in Malibu last week. According to the crime report, the pair amethyst crystals were on display outside of the store. When employees returned, they had disappeared. The owner says the crystals are worth $125,000.
PCH endured some minor flooding this morning. Around 10:30 a.m., a yellow car presumably struck a fire hydrant on Big Rock Drive, creating a geyser that flowed down the road and pooled on PCH. Sheriff's deputies were quick to respond. The crash resulted in minor flooding and a traffic slowdown.
Gas prices across the LA area are at their highest levels in 4 years. The average price for a gallon of self-serve regular gas in LA County hit $4.24 today, the highest since July of 2015. Prices are even higher in Malibu at $4.49 a gallon. The jump marks the 17th straight day of increases. While gas prices in California are always higher, other reasons, including setbacks at several local refineries, are being cited for this increase.
We are learning more about how the city of Calabasas is allocating money for clubs at public schools. The $250,000 used to be distributed by the number of low-income students at each school. This year, the money is being distributed based on the type of school, elementary, middle, or high school. Lupin Hill Elementary's PCF will receive $12,000 less than last year. Their co-president says the money is needed for their enrichment programs.
It goes towards our art program, our science program, it goes towards our music program, it goes towards our yard aids, it goes towards our counseling.
Miller said that her parent facility club is prepared with more fundraisers. They are considering a readathon or clothing drive later in the year.
Let's talk trash. The results from this year's coastal cleanup are in.
It's where Malibu Creek meets the Pacific Ocean. Did a project aimed at bringing new life to the Malibu Lagoon work?
A place where the only emergency is playing. Kids tell us how they like the new playground next to Whole Foods, dedicated to first responders.
Speaking of playing, it's time to play ball. With Justin Turner in the game, the Dodgers get set for Game 1 of the playoffs.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
Leaving hot coals improperly extinguished can cause a wildfire.
Hey guys, it's Smokey!
It looks as if Smokey is going to use the drown, stir, drown and feel technique. After the first drown, a good start. Next, another drink. And finally, a close feel.
Is it cool? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Smokey, catch! Oh, my bad, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Adventure can be found anywhere, but the best place to start is in the forest.
I spy something beginning with S.
Snow?
No.
Snow-covered trees.
Nothing to do with snow.
Head outside to discover incredible animals and beautiful plants that come together to create an unforgettable adventure.
Wow.
So grab your loved ones.
Don't even.
And explore a world of possibilities.
Come on, this way.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find the closest forest or park to you.
Our local national parks are looking cleaner and safer. This after over weekend, the nation came together for National Public Lands Day, the largest one-day volunteer event for America's public lands. Volunteers participated in a variety of activities at Rancho Sierra Vista in Newberry Park. They fixed drainage issues to prevent mudslides in the park, restored hiking trails, and planted native vegetation throughout the region to help prevent wildfires.
From national parks to our local beaches, it appears cleanup efforts are working. Heal the Bay reported that over 13,000 volunteers removed nearly 30,000 pounds of trash from 79 locations during last month's Coastal Cleanup Day. Cleanup events were held at Leo Carrillo, Corral Canyon, Malibu Lagoon, and other Malibu beaches. Santa Monica State Beach, however, had the largest amount of volunteers, who collected over 700 pounds of trash.
Malibu Lagoon is no longer in danger of becoming the Malibu Swamp. The Bay Foundation and California State Parks decided to fix the lagoon when it started to become stagnant. After over 20 years of work, the Malibu Lagoon Restoration Project is a success. Senior environmental scientist Suzanne Good ran into a lot of controversy about this project in the beginning.
intuitively, people think it's a terrible thing to put bulldozers in the lagoon and change things. But the issue is that it was bulldozers that put the soil in there in the first place where it didn't belong.
But this work created a healthier ecosystem without any dead zones. Now that the project is finished, residents are happy that the lagoon is healthy and no longer smells bad. Good says it is satisfying to restore and undo mistakes of the past.
Alina joins us for our weather report. With this warmer weather, will we have higher fire risks, Alina?
We will not.
Good.
That's
good to hear.
I'm very excited about that. No more Woolsey, hopefully.
No more, definitely not, yeah.
So let's take a look at our regional temperatures map. Currently, Malibu displays 67 degrees and expects a low tonight of 55. Similarly, Santa Monica is a pleasant 68. Moving inland, temperatures are in the lower 70s, with Thousand Oaks at 71, Calabasas at 72, and Agora Hills at 74. Though recent temperatures have been warmer, fire danger in Malibu remains very low and will continue to be low throughout the week. Surf at Zuma today brings swells of 2 to 3 feet and are expected to decrease in height moving into the weekend. Those looking to hit the waves this weekend might want to scout a different beach. Looking into Malibu's 4-day forecast, temperatures are drifting upwards. Friday only brings a high of 70, but the weekend will bring nice mild temperatures. Saturday will have a high of 73 and a low of 59, and Sunday brings a high of 75 with a low of 62. The heat continues rising into Monday with a high of 77 and a low of 63.
So how do we feel about these higher temperatures?
Yeah, I mean, it's changing a little bit from what it was the past couple days. So.
I'm excited because I'm going to the beach this weekend. You know, I'm going to get out and tan.
I'm not as excited. I don't know, it was really, I remember being really, really like cloudy and kind of cool on Saturday this weekend. And I just cherished every moment of it. I loved it.
But a beach weekend sounds great.
Unless it's windy.
Yeah.
That's
well, we'll see. We'll see what happens then.
Hopefully it's not. Fingers crossed for that. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, kids can let their imagination run wild at Malibu's newest playground. The park, which was built in August, is set up with various props. Kids can pretend to be a lifeguard, cop, or a firefighter. Located next to Whole Foods, the playground is one of the many new spots in the park.
Think about the park. I like this slide. I like the spinner. I like the spinner too.
While the kids certainly seem to like the playground, parents say they like this park because it is secure, has plenty of free parking, and is near local schools. Taking another shot at October glory. Dodgers fans in LA are taking a deep breath as Game 1 of the playoffs is less than 30 minutes away. Why this really might be the team's year.
Margaritas, tacos, and local craft beer. It's a dining experience worth diving into. Experience the new restaurant that's hoping to make it in Malibu, post-Woolsey.
There was an old woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. She gave them some broth without any bread and kissed them all soundly.
Lights out.
Good night. And put them to bed. Hunger is a story we can end. End it at feedingamerica.org.
Staring contest.
You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest. Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Hart, what's going on? I'm leaving. Why? What did I do? Not enough. The pressure is too much. I quit. I get it. I can do better. Just please don't leave.
Don't let your heart quit on you. Get your uncontrolled high blood pressure to a healthy range before it's too late.
Hamilton was adopted from a rescue in 2008. He's quite the pug about town. He gets invited to a lot of parties. He knows he's a pretty big deal. How could you not love him?
The newest restaurant on PCH has Mexican Pacific cuisine and a special deal for locals. CLIFFDIVER's owners want to establish their taco and ceviche restaurant as the local Malibu hangout. Coming from Chicago, the trio is immersing themselves in California and its unique cuisine. Adolfo Garcia explained how CLIFFDIVER fits into Malibu's dining culture.
This is about casual, fun, straightforward. You know, it's about what we think Malibu needs, and we want to give them, you know, humble service, a good experience.
Garcia said they don't want to become a tourist trap. Rather, they will be focusing on the local community. Besides sourcing with local businesses, they will always offer a 15% discount for Malibu residents.
Now we have Hannah here with sports. Yes. I hear the LA Dodgers are getting ready for the playoffs. Yeah. So there's some big news there, right?
They start their first game in 16 minutes from now. Wow. So exciting.
We gotta go and watch the game.
Right?
We gotta turn it
on.
Go
right now. Well, it is playoff time. The Los Angeles Dodgers host the Washington Nationals in their first playoff game of the season tonight at 5:37 p.m. This 5-game series will determine who will be crowned the National League Division champions. The Dodgers hit it out of the park during the regular season, setting a franchise record of 106 wins. According to Vegas betting odds, the Dodgers and the Astros are the two favorites set to win the World Series this year. Although the Dodgers are favored to win, they have the lowest priced game tickets for postseason. Some tickets selling for as cheap as $40. Conference season is underway for Pepperdine women's volleyball. The Waves host the Portland Pilots tonight at 7 in Firestone Fieldhouse. The Waves are 2-1 in conference play after their first weekend. Pepperdine crushed the University of San Francisco and Santa Clara, but fell short to San Diego in 5 sets. The Waves will play again Saturday at noon against the Gonzaga Bulldogs. Pepperdine women's soccer is ready to score high this conference season. The Waves soccer hosts the Portland Pilots in their first conference game of the season Saturday at 1 p.m. Both teams have the same record going into Saturday's game with 4 wins, 4 losses, and 2 draws. The Waves are unbeaten in their last 10 West Coast Conference openers. The game will be live streamed via the WCC network.
With volleyball at noon and soccer at 1, it's just a weekend filled with Wave sports.
Yeah. So and they're doing great. I'm so excited.
Yeah, they're doing great.
Yeah.
Volleyball's off to a great start, and soccer starts their conference season on Saturday.
So I really hope they keep up the good work. And
me too. I'll go visit some of the games.
Yeah, you can start out at the volleyball game and then head to the soccer game.
Sounds like a plan.
Have a weekend of sports.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
A Love Letter to Malibu, rewritten.
How a local author known for exposing the real Malibu is changing the story after the Woolsey fire.
Rows and rows of jack-o'-lanterns. See the interactive Instagram-worthy Halloween experience that opens tonight.
Start a story. Adopt at theshelterpetproject.org.
Leaving hot coals improperly extinguished can cause a wildfire.
Hey guys, it's Smokey!
It looks as if Smokey is going to use the drown, stir, drown and feel technique. After the first drown, a good start. Next, another drink. And finally, a close feel.
Is it cool? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, Smokey, catch! Oh, my bad, Smokey.
Only you can prevent wildfires.
A new jewelry has opened in Malibu, and this brand is bringing more than just gems and jewels. BRIANNA, a Laguna-based jewelry brand, has made its way up the coast to its newest location in Malibu Village. The brand was created by entrepreneurs BRIANNA and Jason Rydell. BRIANNA and Jason said they created this line with the intention of making jewelry that is fashion-forward and affordable. Malibu location manager Molly Ashton says that the brand is more than just gems and jewels.
I just think it's all-encompassing femininity, good energy, everything that we use in terms of gemstones, it's all genuine.
No, keep going down.
Jason and BRIANNA are excited to give back through various donation outlets and events. BRIANNA is now located in 10 locations from New York to California and is looking forward to being part of the Malibu community.
Have you guys checked out have you checked out the new store?
I haven't yet, but I want
It's
to.
really nice.
Yeah,
They've got some great
it's
pieces
so nice.
in there.
They do.
Cool.
That's
super
good.
trendy.
Well, tell me what's going on with entertainment. I know there's some recent things with the Joker.
Yeah, Halloween's coming up, so
Yes.
there's some
Appropriate
scary,
timing.
some thrilling stories we've got coming up. Gotham's highest profile criminal hits the big screen tonight, but the Los Angeles police aren't joking around.
Well, no. When I was a little boy and told people I was going to be a comedian, everyone laughed at me. Well, no one's laughing now.
No one is laughing, including the police. Los Angeles police say they will maintain high visibility at the theater screening Joker tonight. Some people express fear of danger because of the 2012 shooting at the Dark Knight Rises screening in Aurora, Colorado. Los Angeles police say there are no credible threats. Hello, October. Knights of the Jack is back at King Gillette Ranch in Calabasas. This interactive Halloween exhibit opens tonight and runs until November 3rd. Visitors will walk through a trail of illuminated jack-o'-lanterns to get to the main exhibits, which feature a live pumpkin carver and some LA food trucks. Tickets will start at $22. Last night, I got a backstage look into the world-renowned strings band with a twist. Take a look. Pepperdine Smothers Theater welcomes popular strings band Simply 3. The 3 members use string instruments, a violin, cello, and more to combine a multitude of styles and genres.
We are a string trio. We're a little bit untraditional in the sense that we don't play any classical music, and when people see our instruments, they usually think, oh, you're going to play Beethoven, Mozart. We play everything but that.
The trio plays renditions from Adele to Coldplay. They also perform original songs.
I think we also enjoy the originals.
Feel That Fire and Better Days on our upcoming original album. Those are great.
Audience members were looking forward to this different genre of music.
I just really like the sound of strings, violin, cello, and so it's just the type of music that I like.
The performance brought some of the members to Malibu and Pepperdine for the first time.
That's our first time here in Malibu and at Pepperdine University. Beautiful campus.
WELCH.
Willie the Wave.
But their music extends far beyond Malibu.
I think collectively we can say our favorite
Mexico.
place was in Chihuahua, Mexico.
You can visit their YouTube page, Simply 3, or visit their website for more information about their tour. Simply 3 is set to hit the stage in Illinois on October 12th. A local author is making sure Malibu's history is never forgotten. Malibu resident Suzanne Gildeman wrote a book centered around the city's past, documenting the founding of Malibu and its unique landscape. Gildeman hopes that when people read her book, they understand what life in Malibu is like. The first version of her book hit the printers the same time the Woolsey fire hit Malibu. Gildeman reprinted the book to include a chapter on the fire because she felt it changed Malibu forever.
Well, that's a great book that I'll have to check out for sure.
Yeah, definitely going to hit close to home,
Yes,
for sure.
absolutely. Well,
Yeah,
thank you so
sounds
much.
really
Tyler.
Of course.
Well, that will do it for us this evening.
Have a great weekend. Enjoy the warm weather, and we'll be back on Tuesday.